Yeah, when I did an interview with Desiree, she was telling me that, Stretch, she was trying to talk to her behind Pac back when he was in prison. You said while Tupac was in prison, Big Stretch, he tried to get at you?
Well, basically, he saw me. He said, Pac would love to hear from you. I'm gonna get his information, give me your number. And, he called me and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna come, stop by, drop this off to you, boom. But when he came, that wasn't the conversation. And that's factual. Like, I was like, he was like, so, like, what's up with you? And I'm like, oh, did you get his address, his information? And, he just was having his own conversation that had nothing to do with this man's jail info. So, I just, like I said, like, that was, that was like, okay. But that wasn't even it because, I mean, men will be men. You see a attractive female, you may want to get at her. You may not care whether, it's like I wasn't his wife. I wasn't, I was somebody that he talked to. And when he was in New York, there were other females he talked to. So, Stretch decided to go for his. But what when I started hearing like him and Big had problems, and then I seen like a couple of the people like not the rappers from well, Junior Mafia, but like some of the dudes that be with them, I kind of just was like, wait a minute, like you so and so's friend, you with these people. I don't know what's going on. I wrote him to ask him. And in there, I also told him that, your boy tried to holler at me, but I ain't getting down like that. So it is what it is. That's when he told me, that a lot of shit was going on. He was beefing with Big. He thought, they had tried to set him up. Um, he told me he was watching everybody. He didn't trust anybody. He was paranoid. So
I heard that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. What I think about that is that because I always try my best to be not biased. You know what I mean? Like we came from an environment back then where it was cutthroat. You know what I mean? If a person is not your main girl and you bringing around a bunch of wolves, like these things is no. Pot did it to some of his homies, try to get it. So when it come to that stuff, that's how the. But I kind of know where she was coming from. She took it in a way where he was shot down in prison, so it was different. For her, it was more disrespectful on that level. But to have friends get out of these girls that hang around, that was normal back then. But I do get where she's coming from because she like now you're doing it while your friend is in prison and just got shot. That's total disrespect. But it wasn't no. That's how people used to move back then, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, she said that, when he tried to get at her, he was with some members of Junior Mafia. And, she felt weird, knowing that Pac had some issues with Biggie and Junior Mafia. And, she was wondering, you supposed to be, Pac homie. Why are you hanging out with, members of Junior Mafia? So, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's definitely would be strange. Yeah, like I get on that one. Desiree cool people. That definitely, you know what I mean? And I think that's what got Pac, like these rumors was coming back to him. So that's probably why he started on that, something ain't adding up. Like you supposed to be my homie. Why you being seen with this individual doing, you know what I mean? So I think that was the beginning of Pac really pushing back and falling back from Stretch because once again, he's shot, he's in now in prison, and a person that he felt like it was his brother is being seen with the people who Pac thought was part of being setting him up that at that particular time. You know what I mean? Really, what's your? There's no excuse for this type of stuff. And you know what I mean?
The song Holler at Me, Pac was talking about him in that song, right?
The song you better, yeah, yeah. He wrote that about.